Hi guys, it's Paul from Dore Bushcraft again. I'm out in the woods today filming a few short videos, and this one is going to be a video on the belt kit that I carry when I'm in the woods, the stuff I carry around my belt. Now generally I don't usually carry stuff on my belt. I tend to like to keep it in my rucksack, but sometimes if I've got to go off for a wander to collect firewood or materials for anything, then I'll strap a few bits on my waist. I was inspired to do this video by Pete from Forrester Bushcraft. He put a video up on YouTube the other night of what he carries in his belt kit, and I always found it fascinating, the sort of items people choose to carry and the mentality behind what they carry. So I thought what I'd do is a little video just to show you what I've got and sort of what I carry in my pouches and the reasoning behind it. So I'll step back and I'll give you a view of the actual belt kit while it's being worn, and then we'll do a little bit of footage of it on the ground and open it up and show you what's inside. So this is my belt kit, guys. This pouch contains mostly my fire kit. There's my knife and sheath there, horizontal carry knife. This pouch here contains a first aid kit and a folding saw. So we'll get it out on the ground, guys, and I'll show you exactly what's inside, and we'll go through it. Right guys, here's the belt kit laid out. So what I'll do is I'll start from this end and show you what's in this pouch first, and we'll work our way across. So this is just a simple press studded belt pouch that takes a 2-ounce tobacco tin. It's got a little pull there to get it out. And all this is just a first aid kit. So I've got some sterile wipes in there. These are from the British Army ration packs. Set of tick tweezers. Some various elastoplasts. And some sutures and some finger dressings. Now these finger dressings are brilliant. They're kind of a small pad on a piece of stretchy bandage, and if you cut yourself quite badly you can put it on and wrap it round and get real good sort of compression on there, and then the end just sticks to itself. So they're kind of like an elastoplast on steroids really. They soak a lot of wood up. I first discovered these when I first started making furniture. Our first aiders used to use them, and they are brilliant for cuts, and I've used them ever since, and I've had occasion quite a few times to use them on some serious cuts I've had, and they've never let me down yet. So next is a folding saw. Now a lot of people tend to use the Laplander folding saws. In my opinion, I don't really think it matters what you use, and this one is by a company called Wolfgarten. Folding saw's a folding saw in my opinion. I think it cost me about £7 this one from car boot. It was brand new, but somebody was selling it at the car boot. I've got 2 of these. I did have a Laplander, but it got blunt, and rather than sort of pay another £15 for a blade, I thought I'd just get a different saw, and I've had this quite a while now, and it does me, you know, it does me for what I use it for. So it fits in there. The sheath is well, it's designed for a Laplander, but they do fit quite a few different saws because it's not wet moulded. You can put a lot of different ones on, and it has a dangler on that allows you to take the saw off. So if you're going anywhere into the public, into a garage or anything, you've got your kit on your belt, you know, and you want to take it off, you don't have to take your belt off to remove everything, it just pops straight off. And the dangler itself's press studded, so the full dangle comes off your belt as well. So that's that. So next up then is this pouch, which is what I keep my firelight kit in, and a couple of other bits and bobs. This is just made from a soft brown leather. When I originally designed this, it was designed to be like a catapult ammo pouch, but I've since found out you can put quite a lot of other things in it. And I was told by somebody who likes to go clay pigeon shooting, it'll take 25 shotgun shells as well, 12 gauge shells, which is handy. So if you're into your shotgun shooting and you want a pouch for your shells, give us a shout. This is just like a rubberised canvas bag that sits inside it, and just keeps your tinder dry. So in here I have a headlight. It's just a cheap headlight. It's an Energizer one. I think it cost me about a tenner, but I've had it years. It does the job. This is a match safe made by Scott McAllister, Mr. Scooty 1968 on YouTube. If you if you follow him, then you know what he does. If you won't find him, he does some fantastic stuff. He does 10 fire steels and all sorts of bits and bobs. Well, this is antler and spalted beech, and I just keep matches inside there. Not a lot of people like to use matches, but I just found they're a good backup. We have a fire steel. This is just an 8mm ferrocerium rod with a U handle. It's one I made myself. I don't carry a striker because I tend to use my knife with it. Just find it gets in the way. Hudson Bay tinder tin. These are quite good. Keep your flint and steel in, and your char cloth, and it has a magnifying glass in the top as well. So I have a flint and steel and Amadou and char cloth in there, as well as the magnifying glass. I have a selection of natural tinder, so there's birch bark in there, there's grass, there's some honeysuckle bark, whatever I find really. I tend to replenish it as I use it. It's always got some in it. And then right in the bottom of the pouch, last but not least, is a piece of very strong abrasion resistant nylon cord, and that just lives in the bottom of the pouch, and that's basically in case I need any cordage for a bow drill, or spare cordage to tie anything up really. This is probably the best stuff I've ever found for bow drill. Made by a company called Eliza Tinsley. Got it from B&Q. It's nylon, it's quite expensive, but it's really good abrasion resistant stuff. It's even stronger than the chainsaw pull cord, so that's, you know, good stuff. And last but not least is my knife in a horizontal sheath. This is just a Carisawando Hunter, which has been slightly modified. I had it reprofiled and the handle slightly reshaped by Chris Grant. A few of you may know, makes bushcraft knives and carving knives for John Mack, spoon carving. And I sent that off to him and he reprofiled it for me because it had a secondary bevel on when I got it and it was just rubbish, but now it cuts like a dream. It's not a full tang, it's a rat tail tang, it's a Swedish design, but I mean, I don't tend to sort of batten my knives or abuse them anyway, so a full tang's not really necessary as far as I'm concerned, you know. I do have a couple of Moras and this one. I'm not really big into knives, you know, they're a tool, so I just tend to use sort of what I've got rather than spending money on, you know, knives and stuff. So anyway guys, yeah, so that's the belt kit pretty much. I do have a small axe, a wildlife hatchet, which I can carry if I need to, but in general I tend not to like to carry an axe in my belt. I'd rather just keep it in my pack. I find them a little bit too cumbersome. Unless I'm specifically going out to do a job with the axe, I'll not bother. So yeah, all the leather weight was made by me. It's the sort of thing I do. The sheaths and pouches and things like that, most of it's in oxblood leather, which is quite a nice colour. Thought I'd treat myself and make some for myself. And yeah, if you like what you see guys, you know, give us a shout leatherweight wise if you want anything making. Other than that, just a few sort of ideas as to what to sort of carry. I mean, it's the sort of gear I keep. You might want different, you know, and I find it sort of it covers all the sort of tasks I need it to do when I'm just sort of out in the woods pottering about. So yeah, okay guys, thanks.